When opening an image in Photoshop, there are a couple ways to do it. So the first way is when you first open Photoshop, it may look like this. Once you start adding or creating files, you're going to have some images here that'll appear. These are the files that you've already worked on. But for now, when you start, you can either go to New File or open an existing file. You can also drag an image into this area from your computer to open an image. Another way to do it is if you already have a file opened in Photoshop, you can always go to File, New, or Open, and this will allow you to create a new file or open a new existing document. So we're going to go ahead and open up an image. So I am going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to locate where my files are stored. These ones are going to be in this folder. And if you want to open one image, you would just click on it and hit open. If you want to open multiple images at one time, you can hold Control and select multiple images. And then it will open both of them in separate tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and hit open. And it's opened both of my files. This is Open Images 1, and then this is the interface file. So I've opened two images at the same time. So the workspace in Photoshop is called the document window, okay? And again, you can tab through each one and open multiple images at one time. If you notice, the names are here. Up here at the top, you can see this is openimage1.jpg file, and this is interface.jpg, okay? So that is how you open multiple images at one time. Next, we're gonna learn how to create a new image or a new file from scratch. To open a new document or create a new document, you're going to go to File, New. The document box will open, and you've got some presets here that Photoshop allows you to either choose, or you can create your own here. So if you tab through, if you know what size you are looking for, you could click through each one of these. So if you wanted to open a create a 7x5 inch image, you would click on 7x5. It tells you exactly what size they are. If you were printing something, these would be your print files. If you're creating art or illustration, a poster, 18x24. This would be a website. This would be a pixel grid, so it's going to open up with a grid so you can draw. These are more websites. So if you're creating a website and you need to lay something out in Photoshop, you could use one of these templates. These are for mobile, so if you're creating a mobile phone app or a watch app or an icon, you could use the mobile. And then you have film and video, so if you're editing video or placing video on your artboard, you could use one of these templates. But we are just going to go ahead and create one of our own. All right, so if you click on whichever one you click on, you can notice that these settings over here are going to change. Okay, so say you wanted to do a 8x10 image, it would bring up 8x10. If I wanted to change this, I could make this 8.5 by 11. Again, you always type in your name, first initial, last name, underscore, and then the name of the project. And everything else can be left to default. And then you would hit create. And that is how to open files and create a new document in Photoshop.